Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome to a bit of a Warcraft Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary Edition. Today, I'm playing is the same day as the last part. So, yeah, so we're going to continue on our quest while it's fresh in my mind, and look forward to seeing a bit more as to what. Going on, well, yeah, so I was actually in my mind I would play a bit more, because I am close to level 37. And already there's drama in the guild chat there. So, Irodarak didn't want an item in a dungeon, so he rolled greed. The healer also rolled greed, and he was upset and had a rant about how he should have it. Why did you roll greed then? That's on the healer. Oh dear. I genuinely, this is one of the things I'm not looking forward to, because it's like, I'm hearing a lot of these stories. Oh, it's pugs, yeah, and this is what I mean. I knew this wouldn't happen in the guild, and you certainly wouldn't chat shit in the guild, but... yeah. It's like, I don't understand. We're off to a good start, aren't we? Because there's a lot of people now, I'm just hearing lots and lots of stories, and yeah, I appreciate a lot of them are exaggerated, or written for comedic effect, or, you know, exaggeration and things like that. You know, the amount of stories that are on, you know, Am I the Arsehole, that are actually just going to be creative writing exercises, it's too many to count. That's why I don't read Reddit as much as I used to, because I just get pissed off at people who's making shit up. Or like in the Warhammer subreddit, it's like, oh, it's my first mini. It's like, it's really fucking not. And like, do you have any idea how that makes other people feel when you paint something that high quality? You can understand why it makes them feel a bit shit. Oh yeah, by the way, thank you to the I want to say gentleman who commented about 3 videos ago now. Don't think I'm ignoring your comments, whatever. I really do appreciate them. It's just I produce the videos oftentimes faster than people get around them. So I appreciate the feedback. I will try and get through, try and make things a bit louder on mine. I can't actually raise the volume on the microphone anymore. I've turned down the volume. If it's too loud, I'm trying to figure it out. So, excuse me. Bit of reflux, I do apologise. It's not very nice to listen to, I appreciate it. Oh, Warden's Arrow. A projectile, it's 1 arrow. Is that what I think it is? As in, that's... Oh, an SI-7 salvage diver. Looking snazzy. Captain Snazzy Pants. When was the Thansas? Interesting.
For the Alliance. See you around. Have a good one. See you later.
Okay, so I need to be able to move the tooltip. I don't know how. Why is it down here? Covering the map. It's pissing me off. But I can't move in edit mode. I don't think it's a bartender thing either. That might just be my cue to get in. Fucking hell, it's Fireball, that makes sense. Because Fireball, I think, in most expansion of Warcraft It's quite a slower spell. It's like my Shadow Bolt where it does a lot of damage in a small amount of time. Shiny Dirk. There's some nice little grey items there that could probably be good on else. Oh, request level 34. Nope. Toolkit and the diving gear. So just go with that respawn.
I don't have a target.
So, right. I don't have a source now, do I? Just go for this to respawn, and then, yeah. So, I'm just seeing this a lot where people are treating the Burning Crusade as this. Oh, is that what I need there? Damage diving gear. My mistake. My apologies. So, yeah, where people are treating the Burning Crusade as this super hardcore, difficult game, and don't get me wrong, like, heroic dungeons can be hard to do. And normal dungeons as well, if you haven't got the right gear and level, if you're really the bare minimum level.
See you around. See you later.
Alcaz Island. Oh, Alcaz Island, is that?
Have a good one.
Is that where everything goes batshit insane? Right. Because, like, oh, there was a Hunter quest, I think, here, in, not MOP, was it Warlord's Journal? Or Battle for Azeroth, or Legion? Where they had, like, mechanical spiders that you could tame. Right, what am I doing here again? Oh, there's hydras by here. You tell me I gotta do some fishing. I'm gonna use a salvage kit. Okay, what salvage kit? Oh. Need to fish them up. Rent supplies. Nope, that's the... Oh. Oh. Right, repaired diving gear, I see. Oh dear. So, we've got the diving hat. Nice. We can breathe underwater with this now, not that we need it, so we'll get rid of that. And we've got the salvage kit. I think we got something here. What do we get? So, I don't get me wrong, I can appreciate that the dungeons are going to be hard, but there's so much elitism. And I think elitism is a term that is massively overused in WoW. There was a great video, I know I keep referencing him, but he's one of the few WoW YouTubers I really used to watch, and that was Preach Gaming. And he was talking about how there's he was talking about elitism versus expectations of you as a raider. And a lot of people used to get upset that... Oh no, that's a bit... people used to get upset that a raid would require you to use voice comms. No joke. People would get upset that you were required to use voice comms, that you were expected to, like, you had to have like loot council. So that's where, you know, you had to sort of wait and understand that you are not being entitled to loot. You are a trial, maybe, let's say. So you're not automatically entitled to loot things like that. That when you're applying to raid for a guild, you might actually have to write a sort of CV, or you might have to do an interview, depending on the role, especially if you have like a world first. You know, just get to pop in, and especially when these guilds are going through all these trials. So yeah. So I appreciate why people might think it's cool when you realise how hard the content is, and there's little room for failure.
I can't cast it.
Then they want to try and minimise those risks to themselves and their time and their progress. By having someone that isn't committed to doing those things that the run requires. So, yeah, but we're talking about random dungeons though. We're talking about people who have just like, okay, Blizz hates me apparently. So let's have a look. Right, we're just gonna watch out for hydras now. There's a hydra. They're elite enemies. God, they look brilliant, don't they? I don't know if you can actually tame them as a hunter. I'm not sure if they're even beasts. But yeah, these are elite enemies. Like, you're not really meant to have easy access to Alkaz Island. I think it's considered one of the most difficult zones in the game. Pretty sure they're himself. I just want to have a look, explore. Oh shit. That might be why. Because there's a dragon up there. There's hydras on the land. Yeah. It's one of the most interesting and mysterious places in the game that you're gonna see. Okay. Kick out reloading. Right. So anyway. Being mindful of the hydras, we carry on. But yeah, we're talking about people just doing this, like they're joining a dungeon this way. So group browser for dungeons. And they go in here. And they say, right, join. There is a group going for Scarlet Library. I could join. It'd be nice just to get a little bit of XP. Just a little bit of XP. 2 hunters. A little bit of XP. A little bit of... In fact, where's the level range for library? 39. So it's probably actually not going to be worth it to go. I'd be better off questing here, I think. So... But people treat it like it's... They treat it like a raid. And you sort of see it as well with shortcut... it's not really gonna... I'm gonna call it shortcut culture, but I don't think that's really the right term for it. It's just the closest I can think. Is where you have players who want to shave time off a run by
That's still recharging.
running the dungeon, but trying to take the fastest route, which is admirable, but immensely unhelpful. Because if you don't know the route, or here's the thing, most people know about the skips in these, how to skip packs of trash, which is basically non-boss enemies, trash. So people are trying to skip them, and everyone knows how to skip it. They know how to do it, but can they do it is another question. Like me, I'm probably not skipping trash because I move exclusively with the mouse. So I'm mostly using auto run, to be honest. Yeah. Because I now have WASD, Q and E, so that's 6 keys that I have freed up that I can use for other things. Yeah. Which is why I do what I do. So I don't see why people are doing these shortcuts all the time, and I really don't like that a lot of dungeons now. Like I saw this with War to Tranor most of all, where people are so insistent on it. Again, referring back to Preach, he was on the beta, I think, for one of the dungeons that was added to the game, and people are like, how do you not know the shortcut? Why are you not doing the shortcut? And it's like, it's been out for 3 hours, or 13 hours, I think. What do you mean? Why are you going batshit? And ultimately, it's like I suppose I could actually call it a culture, because in a way it's like a cultural clash, where I simply am not interested in skipping the trash, and I don't want to fail it and cock it up even more. Like, you can skip trash in Numeragon, it's not going to go well. It's too easy to fuck up, which is why I don't try to do it. It's why I'm not going to run that dungeon. If I'm going to run it, I'm going to run it for people who I'm like, right, we're not rushing this. We are doing... Welcome! But yeah, it's... Oh, shit, okay. That's interesting then. So apparently to do heroic dungeons, you have to do in Burning Crusade, you have to actually have raid gear. That's interesting to me. Oh, we've got them all, great. Because it's normally the other way around. Like, if you want to do raids, you have to get the dungeon gear. So yeah. And look, I get that time is important, I really do, but we're talking about seconds here. And
Hey there. For the Alliance. Be careful.
oh, that's a nice sword, the Mariner's sword. Nice gear. I could use the dagger, but it's not helpful anyway. Oh, actually it is, because I'm getting stamina, which is more useful to me. Because I'm not going to get an
For the
intellect
Alliance.
dagger anytime soon, so...
See you around.
An intellect digger. Your spring leaves of our findings, okay. Just putting a prisoner. Got
See
you.
you later.
Okie dokie, I'll have that. Because if I do want to chance to get to melee combat, I'll be better prepared for it. Jesus Christ. It's not looking good for my tank then. Gearing for heroics as a tank is hard. I see recommendations for 11k 1 HP unbuffed. Crit cap defense 5.4 for heroics. 300 plus spell power. Ooh. Yeah, like I can understand taking it seriously and whatnot, but like do that in your own group. I've had to say so many times, I appreciate I said this before, but I've had to tell people so many times on forums or whatever, when you are using the LFG tool, when you are picking up pugs, they are not pick up friends, they are not pick up good players, they are pick up groups. Not even with teams, groups. Yeah. The A team went over this. You've got a good squad, but I've got a good team. Because someone was building an anti-A team. And like all the guys were like the best of their field. But none of them had what it took. I appreciate that's fiction. But the point still remains. You had a good squad, but I had a good team. I have to watch that episode again because it was quite good. Oh yes, proper crowd control is needed as well. Because... yeah, there is absolutely a necessity. Does that person have 2 axes? Can they dual wield or something? That's news to me. That's not just look at. Choosing to hide helms, that's cool. Nice. Very nice indeed. I need to see Lady Jaina. You're the portal training, yes. Okay, so no good to me. It's a warlock. Yeah, I just honestly say, like, if you're doing content that difficult and it makes you so angry to not get it done quickly, I'd say join a group. Or maybe the game ain't for you.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Sorry. Handle is in our custody, although the questioning goes slowly. Patient. Okay.
Welcome to Theramore. Have you come to help the Alliance? All I ever wanted was to study.
Oh dear. Okay. So we've got to survey Alcaz Isle. Fortunately though, we're doing this from above. So we fly over. Which is fine by me. Can I? No. Never mind. Right here. Ooh. Nearly went the way of Nobby's piles then.
What can I
Don't
do
ask. On a fly. Hang on a second, it's not you, I see, is it? It's you. Cast a crimson
Back
wing.
to me. Watch your back.
Okay. So, we're just looking over. Probably one of the easiest quests I'm hoping for. And then watch this and just get shot down by that fucking dragon. Jesus Christ, the render distance is not all that good here. I just realised most of my gear is purple. I'm alright with this look actually. It's also probably because the class colour for walks is purple as well. Demon Hunters, everyone, the monk and the Demon Hunter as well, people were wondering, what colour can you have for those? The monk was like cyan. Fucking hell, Naga. Oh. I've just remembered something. All this ties into the missing diplomat quest, I believe. Oh dear. So what would you see in here? Cheesy shot for grats or congratulations. Again, I appreciate if I'm explaining things to people who have already know this stuff. I'm not primarily making, as I say, I'm not primarily making this for people who are intimately familiar with the game, because I'm sure if you're already familiar with the game, you're probably actually already playing it and watching someone else who knows what they're talking about and doing. Because there's far more interesting things to watch than this, but I appreciate all the same. I believe I played with Restar. Oh, what's it? Did he send me some bags? He might have done. The name is familiar. Bloody staircases. Look at these. Look at this shit.
Shh, I'm trying to think here.
Okay.
Welcome to Theramore. Have you
Rune
come to help the
Circle,
Alliance?
Dragon King. I didn't see the Rune Circle, truth be told. Defiants certainly have hedge raisers among their ranks, but not powerful enough to use such a thing. And why would the Black Dragon King be interested in the island for Naga? There are many unanswered questions, but one thing is for certain. The device of a powerful ally in the upper echelons of the Alliance.
All I ever wanted was to stop.
One Bolivar. Although we don't have all the answers we might like, it's imperative that you bring our findings to High Lord Bolivar Fordragon right away. He needs to know that Defias, a powerful patron of Stormwood, are all involved in the disappearance of King Varian. I can use my magic to expedite the trip. Oh yes, I'm ready to go now. I can go to a bank as well and drop some stuff off. Oh, hello there. That's actually really quick.
Greetings.
Oi. Are you certain? This is a very serious charge.
Go with honor, friend.
Lady Gina would not send a message with such haste if she did not believe her information reliable. With the newfound patronage and apparent role in the king's disappearance, I see no choice but to plan a renewed offensive against the Defias. Convey my thanks to Lady Gina, and let her know that we pursue the Defias until the backers are whatever, safely returned. He was such a fool, Bonfire.
Light be with you.
Defy us a little more than a band of thugs. We should be busy combating Stormwood's real enemies instead of chasing baseless speculation.
Well met.
Do not let Lady Prester's protestations distract you with Withywarlock. She is blind to the problem that she is blind to this problem does not surprise me, but that is a separate matter. As I was saying, you and Lady Jaina have my thanks for bringing your filings to me in such haste. Let her know that no good citizen of Stormwood will rest until our king walks among us again. Go to the mage quarter in the western end of the city and speak to Archmage Malin at the foot of the tower. It will speed your return to the Hurt Wall.
For the Alliance.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
An interesting response. Why might the Lady Prester there might not be bothered about the king's disappearance? God, I'm stylish. Honestly, whenever I see the human walk, in fact, what is it now? It's, I don't actually have a walk button, I don't think. Oh dear. I always just hate like staying alive by the BGs. And he's just walking like that. It's just it honestly does remind me of that. So, what have we got here? Brother Anton. Oh, hello, Brother Anton. I will see you. Why am I walking? Well, because it was supposed to start with around, right? But I want to show off, I want to strip my stuff. Oh, never mind. Oh, nearly. What a save. What's that? Oh, it's a ram, but you've got the enchanted... Is it one goose? One goose enchantment, which I think increases weapon speed. So, I'm guessing this person over here has a quest for the Scarlet Monastery stuff. Yeah, I love Scarlet Monastery. Sorry, wrong room. You're down here, matey. Hello? The Crowley.
King's honor, friend.
My brother-at-arms, Brother Anton, heard the names, rumours of undead infestation of the distance of Calendar, a land known as Desolus. Anton immediately booked passage to that place to seek and destroy the undead menace. He was looking for those with the bravery and resolve to aid him. If your heart is true, then speak with Anton. He is in Desolus, in the Alliance town of Nigel's Point.
Light bless you.
Interesting that a Scarlet Crusade emissary wants to talk to me after, you know, slaughtering his brothers. Yeah, I do love the Scarlet Dungeons. I think as well it's because it's so different to the ones you've seen before. Like, a lot of them are caves and whatnot. Let's have a look. Nice Karazhan achievement. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, look up the TBC achievement chart. And the vanilla achievement charts as well. Or achievement graph, whatever it is. I think it's a chart. Anyway, check out the requirements. It's interesting how you had to do all the things you had to do. So you get to level 70, woohoo! Now, you've got to do Gruul's Lair, and then you've got to kill Doomlord Kazakh, and then you've got to get your other stuff to get into somewhere. You know, and it's... Oh, hello. Hello?
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
A donation of silk.
See you around. Safe travels.
Wow, 2004 experience, which is actually not too bad. I'm so close to getting to Exalted with Stormwood. I can buy a horse, but I don't need to because I got a horse ready. Tobero. So, let's continue on our way. We've got a Warlock quest as well. Huh. Excuse me 1 second. So, someone's saying, oh yeah, by the way, there's a 200 gold welcome
You need something?
thing. Join a poker club. That's against the terms of service. And I appreciate it sounds a lot like snitching and whatnot. I fully understand that. It's like, just let people have fun, you know, it's like, why are you doing this? Etc. Nice. But not necessary. Oh! It's just a main-hand weapon with fire. Nice. Healthstone rank 3, I'll have that. Life tap, I'll have that. Train man, I'll have that. That'll do for now.
Be
Right.
careful.
You got a quest for me.
Greetings. Farewell.
Oh yeah, what new spells? And I had, was it Healthstone? No, Life tap. Oh, Christ, we're working on the second rank of that. There we go.
Need help? Safe travels.
Okay, you made it this far. Truly astonishing. I would have thought the corruption of channeling the arcane would have spent you very sore and driven you bad man by now. I might try and push you further.
Light
Oh.
bless you.
Ratchet, that's handy, because I'm sort of going that way anyway. I do need the bank here first. I even have to drop some stuff for the guild bank, because I don't think I can use it. Oh no. Dragon Spine Trophy. I think it's called DPT. Oh no, sorry, DST rather. Dragon Spine Trophy. Dragon Spine Trophy, so this is an item that they're wanting from which raid? Karazhan, Ghoul's Lair, and MG. Can't remember what MG was. But yeah, the Dragon Spine Trophy, this is something everybody wants. And it increases your melee attack power, and your melee and ranged attacks have a chance to increase your haste rating by 325 by 10 seconds. And yeah, everyone loves this item. We can't all have it.
Hello.
Right, let's have a look. What, can I take anything out that's going to be useful yet?
See you later.
Right. Let me see first of all, can I actually disenchant those? I can. It's going to give me any disenchanting XP. Probably not, right?
Good day to you.
Was I storing those for a character? Oh, actually, I can give those to someone. Great, okay, what else we got here? Hunting bow, level 6. I can give that to someone. Right, what else have I got here? Anything else that I can hand over to another character? Enchanting 80. Motherfucker. Compact shotgun. I can give that to someone else. Yep. I think that's good. But I can always just put them in the guild bank, so... Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Oh, light. I mean, it is... Yeah. Right, let me just send off some things first. So, with the whip, I will send to Johnny Just. I will send these pantaloons to. Anything else? I don't think I can send that. Withywarlock. I'll send that. I think that's about it for those items right now. Just put some more stuff in the bank and then we'll carry on. It's really cool you got the name Carol. Because only one person can be called that on this server, so that's actually not too bad. Right, deposit box. I don't need that anymore, so I can put that away. Next. Anything else of sentimental value? Maybe Jenna's ring. What else? We'll put that bag away. That's going to be useful later. Perhaps. What else? The Dread Mage hat, naturally. I can probably drink that booze, actually. And I think... Oh, yes, of course. That's pretty much it for sentimental value. I can take those out. But those, sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the stacks of things. Anything that's sort of loose, I can get rid of. I don't really need that. 8 slot bag. All my bags are 8 slots, aren't they? It's 8, 10. Okay, so I think we're all good. I can always get rid of those. I can always make those again. Yeah, they're recipes. So dwarven fishing pole. I kept that for the name. I remember now.
For the Alliance.
Right. Anything to put into the guild bank that is that's going to be of any use whatsoever. Crafting materials. So they are actually taking some lower level items, but not any that I've actually got or can contribute any stacks to, so I'm not going to bother with that. At least the pages of Strangle, yeah. The Green Hills of Stranglethorn. Nice. Cool. Alright, what else? Anything I can take out now that's going to be of any use to me? Doubtful. I really do need some gear to enchant, but once I enchant it, it binds it to me, so I don't want to be an arsehole and take stuff that is going to be useful to other people. Ooh, there's a bag there, 10 slot bag. It would be an improvement on my null-hide sack. I'll deposit a gold piece. The guild bank's got 7,000 gold in it, Jesus Christ. Cool. Now we can make our way to the creative. Trying to think if there's any. Hang on. Right, let's do some tailoring. I don't like it either.
What are you looking for?
These things need to be done, unfortunately. I'll quickly sell that. Sell, you know, like that. I'll get rid of these as well. Let's be honest, I don't need the potions, it's fine. That's unique, but it's not soulbound, so I can give that to another character. Great. Right, what do I need to tailor?
Travels.
Let's do some tailoring. So, I can make linen bags, but I think they're 6 slot bags. Yeah, they're not great. And boots, no. So, reinforced capes. Can I enchant capes? Or cloak items even? Yes, I can. But it's not worth it to do that, so it's a chest item I should be making. So it costs thread, and I need bolts and linen cloth, which I ain't got. Okay, coarse and green dye. Right.
Good day to you. Have a good one.
Let's make 2 green braces, and we can enchant them. And that'll help us with our enchanting leveling. Great. Cool. So, enchant brace up with anything that's just going to... Yes. Give it. My brace is starting enchanting. My chest has got the wrong enchantment. We're now level 60.
Looking for something specific?
Enchanting. Good stuff.
See you later.
Light be with you. Go with honor, friend.
Wool content, that's good. Don't get any wool on this at the moment. Close to it.
Greetings.
Mage melon.
What can I do for you? Be careful.
Things are looking better.
All I ever wanted was to study. Welcome to Theramore. Have you come to help the Alliance?
I can't actually see those, so... Never mind. Right. I could actually have that for... Oh! So I took a sword earlier, because I thought, oh, I could actually do with a better dagger. I thought, oh, I'm not going to get an intellect dagger for ages, and then what happens here? I get a better I get a bejeweled dagger. So it's a stat stick for me, because it gives me 5 intellect and 3 spirit. So we'll take that. Action hands. Okay, so we've got... If I knew I was going to get a dagger, I would have took the sword and sold the sword. Or vendor loot. Or vendor trash. So... apparently that's it. Right then, Desolus. We're going to cross the Desolus. I just need to go here. Ah, down. No, not down the way. Where's the Desolus? Is that? Where is that over here? Where's Desolus? Or Kalimdor. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Is it? Dark Shorewood, Spring Moonglade. This looks so yeah. How we get there, I have no idea. But I have to go there anyway. I guess we're gonna make our way to Desolus. The Stone Tall Mountains, I'm probably... oh, okay. Right, well you know what? I'm not really bothered about these quests here. So, I need to first of all go to Barrens for that Warlock quest. But yeah, there's lots of stuff here that I'm not totally interested in right now. So, it seems that the missing diplomat quest line has sort of reached a bit of a standstill at the moment, I believe. Male staff killed and feasted the recluse. Interesting. I wonder. I'll consider that. Because I'm just wondering if those are related anyway to this quest. But yeah, this is sort of where the dead end happens. Alka's Island. We're not powerful enough to go there, we probably never will be. So, I need to figure out what other quests are going to lead me in that direction. Maybe they just won't open up until later on. It's got me thinking about it now, it's bugging the crap out of me, I need to know. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to look to see. Where it's going to lead. Interesting that Ogre was Horde affiliated. Oh dear. Oh dear. The Quagmire, you don't say. Watchtower over there on the map. Interesting. Well, we'll try one Acropolis. Kazmana. Spell casting Acropolis. Interesting. So I'm not bothered about that in quest there. I really want to go to Ratchet. So, we can walk in a straight line, and I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this quest line. Try to find if there's anything related to it. Continuation, fastest ball run. Okay, so apparently one of the patches. Ah! So that was it, that's where it ends. So interestingly... Oh! So I'm not going to spoil it, but... apparently, after Wrath of the Lich King, that last quest and Jaina's response is different. Where was it? Okay. Oh, Barons is under attack. That's not from me, is it? Southern Barons is under attack. That's interesting. The Barons are one location, but this is like the Southern Barons. That's another Barons. So, Camp Torrid Joe's there. Yeah, I like the local defense channel. That usually that might mean a raid is happening. So, okay, so patch 2.3 revamps Dushwallow Marsh by adding a load of quests. I made a mid-game questing hub. Right, okay, so a bit of history there to this. So according to Redditor HTFO, and I will verify this, not because I doubt them for a second, because just on my own insistence and wanting to learn more things. So apparently, okay, so Dushwallow Marsh wasn't really that much of a place to do quests in Classic, so in Vanilla, and it was only in TBC when they added a load of quests after, which I thought was really good because, you know, the Burning Crusade is the more recent or relevant content, and now it's good to see the old zones getting some love. That's good. So, it sort of just ends up on a bit of a cliffhanger, really, as far as I can tell. I don't think there's any further continuation, because the save... Sorry, because the Worn Bolvar quest, the last quest in the chain, is the one we get there. I think that's changed because Bolvar Fordragon is elsewhere in Wrath of the Lich King. So they've had to change how things work in that regard. There's probably a better way of getting up there than this. Yeah, if I just looked at the roads, the paths, and just oh yeah, actually yeah.
Interesting.
Can I help you? Safe travels.
Okay, so
See you around.
just one of the paths to explore. Okay, Manor at Coven.
Be careful.
Choose a path to follow. Okay,
Strength and honor.
that'll be affliction. Yeah.
Greetings.
Go with honor.
Or
I'm listening.
well, yeah, I want to follow. But what are
Remember,
Infernals?
look
So
at
Infernals are
options.
they're like
Discipline.
stone giants. Greater health and regeneration and the like. And why would I have this one?
Fight well,
What
friend.
would you ask of death?
Responsible the manner of its foes. Yeah,
Our
fair to hold.
time will come. Beware.
Go to Distless. All roads are leading to Distless, that's fine. So yeah, so the Dustwallow Marsh quest sort of ends on a bit of a cliffhanger. Okay. So so, if this is actually a really good idea. So, for that quest, return to Jaina or whatever, or save Bolvar. Don't hand the quest in until level 69 or whatever, because you basically get free teleports between Stormwind and Theramore. So instead of having to go to Wetlands from here to like here, you can just have teleports instead, which is very clever. So that's a horde base, so I really don't want to get too close there. Oh, so the portal only works up to a point. After level 50, or up to level 50, you can't use the portal trick anymore. Hello. Ah. Oh, I see. So I don't think. Right. Okay. So, the continuation of this question may be found in the WoW comic book. In fact, reading through the missing parts. Yeah. So, right. So, World of Warcraft, as we've established already, has lots of media. So it had a uncompleted, so it was originally an RTS. Then you had the the real-time strategy game series. You had the point-and-click adventure game that never released with Lord of the Clans, or Lord of Clans. You had the novels, and there was also a comic book series as well. And World of Warcraft did its own comic books, and in the comic books it is revealed that who the prisoner is. Let's have a look. So, unfortunately, that quest line sort of ends there, and you don't really get to do... Oh, understand. Right, you're a level 40 Horde character. How do I get to this list then? It's not through Mulgore. The Marshana Rampart. It might have to be through there. That's okay. So, let's have a look. Right, so this might come off as a spoiler alert, I'm not sure. What's down this way? Ah, burnt down tower. That means we can go this way into Desolate Sky, yeah, okay. So, Gates of Encourage. Sorry, I am still reading, by the way, so... Horde affiliated NPCs. This is Asher. Is this Asher? I also thought Ashara. Is it? Oh yeah, that's right. Ashara's a quest zone. I have not yet seen Ashara. So. Grim totems, okay. So I gotta work our way through Stone Talent. So I will explain in a minute what I found, but I'm just trying to read through it. Right, okay. So, it was in patch 1.9 when these sort of quests were added, I think. For the, you know when we got the blue ring, the sealer ring here, right? So, you wanted to have an audience with the king, but unfortunately he has gone missing, so that's when you do the missing diplomat. And the missing diplomat quest line takes you then to basically a bit of a dead end, and the only way you can continue that story is by reading the comics, where King Varian Rin, as it turns out, is the missing diplomat, and let's take me backwards so we want to go this way. Okay, let's keep going. So, you've got to read the comics to find out what happened to to Varian Rin. And what happened was his ship was attacked, or there was a storm that rocked his ship, and he was prevented from actually doing his mission. He was captured by the Defiance Brotherhood, I believe, and their associates on Alkaz Island. The king, Varian Rin, would later escape, but don't worry, this isn't spoiling too much for this expansion because this doesn't actually happen in game. It's not until Wrath of the Lich King that you start to see this stuff, where I want to know what's up there. Oh, it'll be a spider den if there's a cobwebs. Anything particularly interesting? Wow, this is actually a really nice zone. Look at that. Nice. Right, run away from the hunter. They mean business. So, as I was saying, yeah, the king then escapes Alkaz Island in the comics, and he is then kidnapped as, well, I say kidnapped, he's kidnapped or rescued, I'm not entirely sure. He lands further on Durotar, and it's Rhaegar that actually takes him under a wing as a gladiator in the arena. So Rin becomes a gladiator for the Horde. I think it's the Mogushan Arena. He would become a gladiator, and he's either freed or he is petitioned for his release, and he goes home. And I think this is about Wrath of the Lich King. He's back, or in Catalysm he makes his return, and he struggles with the. I just haven't looked at talking about because I imagine this is going to be a very Horde-related zone. Yeah, let's come out of here. We don't need to be here. So, yeah. So, Varian Rin comes back and he's like, he has a hate for the Horde, and the whole point of Rin being the diplomat was that he and Jaina would go meet the war chief of the Horde, Thrall, in Orgrimmar, or on neutral ground or whatever. That was the whole plan. It didn't work out, and was it Rhaegar? Was it Rhaegar or Rhaegar? I can't remember, but yeah, basically someone had taught him how to find the arena, and so Rin's style of combat was gladiatorial. He was also good friends with Arthur Smenethil, who would later become the Lich King. So, yeah. Right, totem signs, so Sunwalk Retreats, Windshear Crag, Stone Talon Peak. So, oh, we can go this way, because there's a flight point, which we're going to need as many flight points as we could possibly get to make travel a lot easier in Durotar, because we are in enemy territory, essentially. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful zones though, really nice. I like these sort of zones. So yeah. So that's where that story ends, basically. And as well, I will say it because I don't think the game really addresses it. Lady Prestar is Onyxia, a dragon. She is one of the daughters of Deathwing. And she is the reason why this whole thing has sort of been happening. So the reason why the Naga and the Black Dragons are guarding Varian Rin on Alkaz Island, along with the Hydras and everything. Fat fingers. is because they want to make sure that Rin does not escape and nobody knows his whereabouts. Charred Vale, Desolace, Windshear Crag, Greatwood Vale, the Barrens. Oh. And Stonhelm Peak. I want to go this way just for the flight point. So yeah, it's yeah, so anyway, so it's a bit of a dead end. That story doesn't really go any further. And yeah, Onyxia is trying to basically make sure that the Stormwind is unprotected from the Black Dragons, and they're also in Blackrock Peak. So Onyxia's lair is, where are we? We're in the Eastern Kingdoms. Right, so oh. Thank you.
How kind of you. I need to get closer.
So yeah, so Onyxia's trying to. So Onyxia lives here. Onyxia's lair, and the Black Dragons are also up, no, down here. The Burning Steps. The elven music is absolutely lovely. Honestly, I'll tell you now, WoW's composers were really, really good. I think yeah, Jeremy Soule as well doing a lot of the music. And oh, what was his name? Jasper someone, I forget. Genuinely forget the name. You're killing the Cenarian? Interesting that the Tauren Druid is killing the Cenarian. Because the Cenarians are named after Cenarius, who is like one of the gods of nature, or the demigods of nature.
Can I assist you?
And you're perfectly okay with this, apparently.
May the stars guide you.
How strange. Yeah. How strange. Yeah, the sun's scenarios. Apparently their alliance aligned. Because there sure are a lot of nature-oriented people who are killing them. That's not good, is it? Yeah, the law was different then. Yeah, it was a bit weird. Bit weird. You will have classes like that. Like for warlocks, like warlocks fighting warlocks is perfectly fine because warlocks are entirely self-interested. Only really banding together when they know it's in their own interests. Like the fact that there are class trainers is interesting. It shows a certain level of cohesion that warlocks typically don't show. It's really cool because I think in one of the novels, I think it was actually the Defense of Theramore novel by Christy Golden. I can't remember what it was called. Not the Sundering, it was something else. It was the it was a warlock that summoned a kraken, and that's a bit of a big deal in WoW because like krakens are, I think, like gods unto themselves. Is this actually leading anywhere, or am I just being stupid? Yeah. Lovely lighting here. Yeah, I know I say it a lot, but really, seriously, WoW's art style has been maintained incredibly well. And yeah, of course, I appreciate that we're looking at greater graphical fidelity because of classic and whatnot, the classic stuff. It's like you will be seeing like things in a high resolution, but still can't be denied. It looks great. The art style, it's maintained itself so well. There are so many, like, I think it's like a lot of Korean games are really flashy. And I can't blame people for liking it. I don't blame people for liking it. But the style wears thin quite quickly, and it really does age poorly. There's one you call Fortescue. You're a human paladin, which actually, to be honest, makes sense, because if that's a reference to medieval, said a little Fortescue back from the dead once again, the great hero of Ganymede, first to fall in the first charge. Yeah. I don't remember all of the lines. I used to memorize all video game lines that I played back in the 90s. I loved it. It was good. It wasn't good, to be honest, but it gave me something to do. It was the 90s. Yeah, it's incredible how Vice gorgeous. I'm gonna take a quick screen and grab because that looks wonderful. We got the Flight Master there. That's a nice little town. Oh, they got palm trees there, it's so cool. Shame we're not welcome. Because we are the Alliance and not the Horde. So yeah. It was a different time, we had less to do. Right, so I do want to go this way. Just being clear about that. I think I need to go this way. What were they called again? Why? Oh yes, why on the scores. I think I had another game as well. Like Sky Riders or something, I can't remember. Oh, they're just Wyvern mounts. Or Wyvern mounts. It's called Wyverns. I don't like the pronunciation. I think Wyvern is best. I need to say it more often. I don't think you could tame them in this expansion. I think in Wrath of the Lich King you can. Or one of the expansions. I think there might be like a special one that you can train. But yeah, I can't remember, to be honest. Oh no, I know where we're going now. I was trying to think where Desolus was. Rogue Flame Spirit. Unfortunately, Just remember to could you imagine running all the way up here? Excuse me, with that amount. I'm doing it again, so I'm just running around in circles. I could honestly do that very easily in this game. Charred Vale. This is where the harpies live. I don't think they've shown harpies on this character yet. For good reason. Treants. They're considered elementals. Harpies are the humanoids. Chimeras, yes, you could train chimeras. Oh yeah, that was it. So, I think it was in Catalysm. So, Catalysm had, oh, that's an earth elemental there. Catalysm had, oh, I forgot what it was called. It wasn't expertise, it was some other word like that, competency. It wasn't called competencies. But basically, like, every class had a certain specialty. And I think the Beastmaster Hunter one was you could, obviously in the Wrath of the Lich King, let's go. Anyway, the point is, hunters could tame exotic mounts. So there were certain exotic mounts. Sorry, exotic pets. So you'd have like the Chimera as an exotic pet because it wasn't just like a crocolisk or it wasn't just like a bird, you know. It was. It was a yeah. Oh shit! Come up. Excuse me, sorry. It was it wasn't just like an owl or whatever. It was, you know, you'd actually have like another winged creature that you would ordinarily have to have. Yes, I think it was Wrath of the Lich King because you also got. We'll find a way up, I'm sure. It is up there. Yeah, so you could also. If were they exotic or rare? But yeah, anyway, point is, you could tame these other things. And. Oh, those human guards, interesting. Okay. Sure.
Greetings.
Okay. Demon Slayer. Interesting. That's your surname. Right. So first of all, where's the flight point here? Yeah. So you could tame a spectral bear or a spectral tiger or whatever, and that's pretty cool. And you wouldn't be able to do that if you were a survival or marksmanship hunter.
Be with you.
Great,
Be careful.
we've got another flight point. We can't. This might be our new quest. So we're actually have to find out what's going on in Maraudon. But we're probably not going to be able to do much here because.
I supply only the finest.
We'll figure it out, right? But
Need help?
Ah. I received word of aid arriving from the east. Are you the source of these rumours? Have you come here to help this Scarlet Brother in its crusade? If so, then listen close.
Light bless you.
I will be frank. We're at war with a scourge. It's an evil that corrupts our people and affects our lands. It must be stopped before it overwhelms us and drags our world into shadow. We have the Scarlet Crusade have sworn to fight the scourge with body and soul. If you are with us, then gather your courage and prove your allegiance. Destroy the underdog ravagers in Desolus in the Valley of Bones to the south. Do this, and the Crusade will embrace
Go
you.
with honor,
I've got to
friend.
kill 30 things. Which, this is level appropriate, which it's not, because I'm 3 levels below. That's going to be a bit difficult. Do I want to do a quest here? I don't want to go to South Shore. It is the question, because South Shore is actually... mind you, the quests here aren't great, are they? There's a lot. It's going to be too low level. This is my quest, I don't think. In fact, actually, what are my alternatives? If I go to here... Alterac? Alterac's looking a bit more likely. Plague Lands. No, Plague Lands is going to be later. So Western, Eastern. Oh, Sunken Temple. I don't know there's a flight path over those there. Blaster Lands. I'll have to look at that as well. Claimers Incorporated.
You got my attention.
Okay, so
Be good.
right,
Up with you.
I'm not looking at that right now. Let's focus on a vial of blood.
You need
Okay.
something? Have a good one.
Right, okay,
Thanks,
fine,
honor,
we'll
friend.
do this.
For the Alliance.
Oh, okay. Get a friendly reputation with the Gilkist and speak to Thick
Be
Blood.
careful.
Huh.
Light bless you.
Right, I'm not liking the sound of this now.
I am listening.
Okay.
Del Naves.
Let's see if I can do this real quick.
Talk to me. Watch your
So,
back. Be
fire
good.
chest.
Watch your back.
Well, we just happen to be going that way, so that's okay. But yeah, this is going to be one of the bad times, I think. I don't think this area was really updated on much in Kata. They might have changed some of the quests, but that was about it. Right, I'm not interested in fighting that thing. Yep. So the horns, claws, and blood.
I need to target something
Let me summon a friend. So it's a rogue, so you can go this way. So this should be easy. We're going to massively outlevel it soon. Yeah, I do need these for the quests. So the blood has a good chance of dropping, which is what I need for the robe. Hopefully. In fact, it's a level 37 robe, so it shouldn't be that.
It's too far away.
Nice, thank you for pulling away. I love you, matey.
That's still recharging.
Got spell shards for everything I need. That's a thought. Jesus, so the blood, right, is supposed to have an 80% chance to drop. We haven't got a single one yet. I don't mind killing quests as such. If it's literally like kill X amount, that's fine. I can do it. It's a quest like this where I'm having to constantly.
I can't cast it.
Just go after the, it's like the same enemy or whatever. It's not all that bad, I guess, so early. I suppose, to be honest, it's alright them being 3 mobs. It's only three things I need for 2 quests. So yeah. I haven't really got much more
out
to
of
talk
range.
about, so I will very quickly touch on the Warhammer talk. So it's just been announced actually a couple of hours ago that Games Workshop are going to be releasing a compendium for Combat Patrol, which I have mixed feelings about, because right. The reason why I have mixed feelings about it is, one, because they've announced this while the Hachette Partworks Combat Patrol magazine is still ongoing. So what that is it's got missions for you to play as you build your force. So it's got missions, it's got like little tutorials, it's like 1v1 little matches, just how things go, you can have a little bit of a story with it. I think it's a really good idea. I like that, not got a problem with it. So, the thing is that if that's all being compiled into a compendium, which I don't think it is, I'm not sure. I think what it's going to be like all the White Dwarf articles. It's a bit like the annual. Which is basically, we're just going to have all the rules for all the White Dwarf teams, all the past combat patrols, in one book. The problem is, it's being sold for money, and the problem with that is it's a book telling you. It's not like a beginner's book. It's like, oh, why should you play Warhammer? How do you do it? Well, first you gotta buy, and then you gotta build, and then you gotta paint your minis, and then you play. And it's like part of their philosophy of like, we're gonna tell you about the different aspects of the game. Through these, colour-coded means and things like that. Kind of like the battle honour system they have in shops, which I don't think it's a bad idea, to be honest.
It's too far away.
The problem with it is, it's very much like when a lot of role-playing games do this, where they have in the book that you've just bought some. What are role-playing games? Why do we play them? And it's like, that part of the book isn't really necessary. But you keep throwing it in there. Oh, some food as well, some more appropriate food. So, yeah, so they keep throwing this in there. And but now it's its own separate book, and I'm like, don't know if this is a good idea, to be honest. But I sort of get what they're going for in a way, because right, go on, concentrate. I sort of get what they're going for, in the sense that it's going to have a lot of things. It's kind of like, I think, like cardboard terrain in it that you can set up for your games. It's got battle maps as well. It's all like giving you guidance on like how to build a force. Which is good, but I know this exists solely to make Games Workshop money. But I just sort of feel like this is something that could be done in shops, you know? And it's like, oh yeah, you can get all these rules on the Warhammer app. It's like, okay then. It seems to be solving the problem that does exist. And if the problem does exist... Sorry, my ears are really itchy. I'm itchy all over today, I don't know why. Got fleas. These bloody satyrs on my arm. Yeah. So, I've got the claws, I need the horns and the blood.
That's still recharging. I need more ammo. That's still recharging.
Is this a life gain? So, I just don't really feel like it's really solving a problem. and the problem with solving is one that has already been sold to the player base. And I hope it has all the hash power work stuff in there. Because let's be honest, you're buying the book. You're buying the magazine for the mini, it's not the book. Because the book itself wasn't great. The magazine stuff wasn't great. It was alright actually, because it had some like short stories in it. But it's not that exciting. But yeah. So if they're including all the old missions from Harsher Power, because that's great. But I've paid a lot of money to do that. To have that stuff. But then again, you know, it's a lot of money to pay for just exclusive missions. You know, no one in their right mind would be paying that much. Would be buying Combat Patrol exclusively for the mission packs. You know, because they're not that in depth. It really is just a case of like, here's how you try out your new squad. You know, that sort of thing. But yeah, it just doesn't seem to be doing anything. I don't think it's going to really support the mode in the way it needs. Because a lot of people say, oh, you know, like Spearhead has its own rules. It's like, yeah, but so does Combat Patrol though. Like every Combat Patrol box has its own detachment rules. It's just something that a lot of people seem to forget. Like, I don't know, Spearhead seems great. Also has the mission cards as well, things like that, and objectives. Whereas for Combat Patrol, it's like you choose one or the other. And I'm just not really seeing how much different it is when it's written down like that. I don't get me wrong, Spearhead seems like a great game, especially when it really is like one box versus another, and it does seem not just balanced, but fun even when it's not balanced. Whereas the original Space Marine Combat Patrol box of 5 Infernus Marines, 5 Terminators, a Librarian, a Terminator, and a Captain, it's not really going to fare well against most of the Combat Patrols. Wow! Okay, tapping in my apologies. Right. So, I still need Blood and Horns. Yay. So yeah, the core rules book. I'll tell you something else as well, what I don't like. And Uldaman was on about this. And it's like, the reason why he's not a big fan of the 11th edition box is not because the contents are bad, it's because it's boring.
My mana is low.
I don't really like, I will say now that the new poses for these are great, but I'm just not feeling the new War for Armageddon kicking off again. I'm not feeling I'm trying to think what else there is. I don't know, I'm just not that excited for it.
I need more mana. I need to get closer.
And what bothered me about the Combat Patrol and core rulebook art is I hope it's not the final version. I really hope that they actually change it because it looks disastrous. And you know why? It's because it's old art. It's from like 8th edition. The Ultramarine on the front, I mean like Blood Ravens are in the it's the Blood Angels rather in the art in the box for the new game. So why I've got Ultramarines on the front cover of the core rules. You know? It's just so uninspired. The Combat Patrol Compendium, whatever they're calling this book, forgive me, I don't know the name. I just...
Not enough mana.
That's the blood, interesting, the horns. Again, spares.
I can't cast that yet.
Well, level up, I didn't even realise. That's how into this I was. Right. There we go. Yep. That takes me there. I'll have to do some of these as well, so... what do I do for 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've probably got to put another point somewhere up here. Maybe... the range of spells, or... I don't really want to avoid interruption because I don't think that's going to be a big problem when I'm doing group content, which is what the majority of my content's going to be later on. I've got a tank to prevent interruption anyway. So, my god, I haven't actually seen anyone mention opening the dark portal. Well, not in weeks anyway. Christ. Yeah, so it's like, and it's the art, it's the Orcs Codex art. It's not bad art as such. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't the most inspiring, but it's just so boring to look at. And if you've seen it already, it's a euphemism. I just... Sweet nectar, I think that's the level appropriate.
I'm out of range.
Blow him over here. Away from his buddies.
My mana is low.
Yeah, the... Oh, Whittle. Right, probably doing a dungeon. Where is Uldaman? Uldaman is... Are you guys summoning? Because if not, it's going to be a bit of a problem. It's... there. With the wetlands, you know, it was actually a really good idea having the wetlands portal here. Foxy Bing. Is that a Foxy Bingo? Let's go.
Can I help you?
Let's repair my gear just to be sure. Let's get rid of some stuff. Frog stew is I don't really need that letter from the bar anymore. That's good for me. I can keep that to use on the tank. What else? And bolts. Try and make room for quest
Have a
stuff.
good one.
I will get on this. You're completely smashed. Whoa.
What can I do for you?
Yes, just smear Vaseline on the screen. And let's get rid of that because I do actually want some more moon juice, what it's called. Sweet nectar. Why did I call it moon juice? Oh, it was melon juice. That's what I was thinking. Yes.
Great to meet you. Off with you. Hi.
I have some booze as well.
See you soon. How are ya?
Okay, how smashed can I get?
Watch your back.
Chaffed. What a name. Oh dear. I wrote a channeling. Oh yes, for the Dragonlord clan. Right, this might be a bit awkward. But we shall persevere. Yeah, for Uldaman, that's gonna be cool. Uldaman is a dungeon that I didn't really like much in Kettleson. Lots of thought. Just gonna take a quick break and then I will get back to the game. And I am back. Yeah. So, we are going to go to Uldaman. Grumpus Thunderbrew. Westfall. Oh, we did that quest. But it seems like it scales up because it's a repeatable quest. Ah. Right. So, we're back. Playing the game. And hopefully we'll be doing Uldaman soon. Can't imagine we're going to have too much difficulty finding a healer. This, I'll check, is this probably showing? That might be why. For some reason, the Union chat there wasn't enabled. That was a bit quiet. I was thinking, oh, should we maybe get someone from the Union to help? I've got a dead Tranai. Great. So I do actually need stuff here, but I should actually head there. So we can do this afterwards because we need these for a quest anyway, so it's not all bad. It's because I ain't questing, did I? So I wouldn't know much about the things there. I wonder if that might be a group quest then to take out that guy. I'm surrounded by a lot of loyalists. Well, I said loyalists, by people. So I'll make my way to Uldaman. Yeah, I don't know how long this dungeon's going to be, truth be told, because I've never actually done this version. I only did the one in Catalysm. And that's considerably shorter slip. That's it. So that's slip in the ass, but we'll see. Hopefully this one's just a short. But yeah. I'm slowly recovering from my drinking spree. You feel tipsy. Wee.
No.
We definitely want to go this way. We do not want to jump off the cliff. So we go around here. There, yeah, Zeki's over there. So I wonder if everyone else is flying there. Yeah, yeah, it was really nice to have to be just asked randomly. Hey, we saw that you're at level this. Hold on. So yeah, so Uldaman is one of the 3 major Titan places you will see in the game as dungeons and raids. So you've got Uldaman, which is this dungeon. No. Well, actually, no, there's multiple. Because you've got like there's like the Hall of Trials and all that. I can't remember exactly. But you've got Uldaman the dungeon. You've got Ulduar the raid in Wrath of the Lich King. And then in Catalysm, you have the zone of Ulduar, which takes place here, roughly. And it's a gorgeous zone. It really is genuinely nice. One of my favourite places to question as well. I think that was it. Was it High? No, yeah, Hyjal and then Vanish, and then you had a few quest zones. Then it was the Maelstrom and Ulduar, I think. Then it was the Twilight Highlands. Your other one. Pendant of Weathering. Nice. Oh, well, 1 hour cooldown, bloody hell. Let's go down this way. I've never actually been down this way to see Uldaman, I don't think. Or if I did, it was very early on in my Catalysm time. Maker's Terrace. Ah! Interesting. Ah, they're too high level, maybe. So we're going to do the ritual swing. So, for Meeting Stone, we can't summon because they're too high level, but we can still summon with my ritual summon.
Brilliant!
There we go. Stop dazing me. Oh, it's aspect of the pack. So aspect of the pack increases your movement speed. Is there quests all around here? The Lost Dwarves. If that's a reference to the Lost Vikings, maybe.
That spell isn't ready yet. I can't cast that yet.
Nice. This is Uldaman. It's very green. This is one of the Titan.
That spell isn't ready.
Titan dungeons. And this is where the it's not. I must admit, I wasn't overly impressed with it before. But actually, I can't, especially when it does require a bit more concentration on it. Because you do have giant packs of enemies. And some of them can heal, like you got the oracles there. I've had the time as well. So if I need to life tap, there we go. To be honest, I think the Warlock's biggest weakness, because we're talking a bit about last episode about feelings on the classes. I think the Warlock's biggest weakness is probably the player, so yeah, that's, oh, it's Olaf! So yeah, this is a reference to the Lost Viking. There they are. Ah. Bear looking at it. These are the Lost Vikings.
How are you? See you soon. Keep your feet on the ground.
Okay, so I've got a journal. Okay. Okay, yeah. So Blizzard Entertainment made a game called The Lost Vikings, and they are the Lost Wars. So, yeah, and they named after them. I think that's very funny. Yeah, so, but the one being the weakest element, the player being the weakest player component of the Warlock. So, the player being the weakest component of the Warlock is you can lifetime yourself to danger, or you can be too hesitant with it, and you know, it's pet control and things like that. So it's making sure as well you've got all your dots up, because like at least as a affliction Warlock anyway.
That spell. I can't cast it.
Yes, I'll be level 4 to make it. I've got the staff. So we've got 2 items to put together to open up. Which is together.
That spell isn't ready.
So what we'll do is clear out the room first, because this is a boss. Just let him get his ore first. Right, so we put the staff that we've made here.
None may steal the secrets of the makers.
That's Ionaya.
I can't cast that yet.
Managed to put some functionality into it. But, yeah, we can burst on the boss river. Because don't think the stone wall goes on there.
I need to target something first. That spell
I thought it was really cool. Because before I didn't appreciate how good that was to look at the time, but now, like you wouldn't have seen that in many other games. A strength staff, interesting. Say hunter weapon, hunter weapon, hunter weapon, all the time. You know, I just noticed something. I don't think that was in the sentence. I don't think pole arms are a thing in this game yet. He's getting his tin. Small end chamber. Ah, right, yeah, okay. Cool. So I gotta do a couple more things, the tablets, and Losers Paradise, right? Leatherworkers Paradise, right here. Well, that's easy, yeah. Maybe another time. Oh yeah. Stop. saying to someone there in the chat. Like, they're in Ashervale trying to get
That's still recharging.
safer stuff.
I can't cast that.
It's no much better in Desolace either. No, this is tanking. That's soldier in here. Yes. This is what I want to do. This is what I really want to do. I want to have it. Yeah, Uldaman, when I was playing, I think I was a top player.
Not enough mana.
And I was doing this dungeon. I was like, I was really scared, but it turned out it was alright. When leveling a catalyst, this dungeon could wipe. And you think how much, and like, bear in mind as well. You think about how much more powerful you were and how much more dungeon that you were getting. And you were still wiping, because like you were mostly like most people, I think it's fair to say, were leveling through dungeons. And I said that because you weren't exactly sitting around the world. Like, this was before layering. Instant cast. I'm gonna have to get some auras up to get things visually interesting. It's like I'm all the buffs somehow.
I don't have a target. That's still recharging.
So plate gear. Yeah, this is where you're setting them up for. Shamans move up. Leather to mail. Unless they can already buy mail. But paladins will go up from mail to plate armor. So if you're a holy paladin, you will get you have very little competition for loot, because you'll be wanting intellect gear, or rather spirit gear on plate, and no one else can use it.
I need to get closer. That spell isn't
It's a strength gear. I think I'll put an item. Nice, nice. Great. It was most of the trogs that were the hardest part. Like, I don't know if it's like bats because not that many enemies. Oh, so burst of spells. There's a lot of spells. There's a hunter there talking about King Banglash, which I think is a panther boss. In Stranglethorn Vale. I think you have to be supposed to hunt it to have.
That's still recharged. I can't cancel it. Not enough mana.
By Thoris on spear, slay them!
Okay. Although a lot of dogs and dogs.
I can't cancel it.
I've got to use some mana. Oh dear. That's not too bad. Maybe a bit overleveled. It's Trog, so hopefully we can actually match this. Oh, they're wrecked. Oh, healer's not even that mine. I'm only creating things for the enchantments. Disenchanting. Otherwise, if it's on like, you know, like the gems, I'm not really bothered.
Me, Grimlock, king!
So, that's awesome. Increase that. And I will do
Not enough mana. That's still recharging. I need more mana.
lots and lots of gear that ain't going to me. Oh, dear. I'm not complaining at all, actually. I just find it funny. It's that you've got strength gear, you've got hunter gear, you've got paladin gear. There ain't much for a walk here, is there? That's a thought. I don't think I got the right rank of Red of R. There we go.
I can't cast it. That spell.
That should be a bit better.
That's still recharging. That spell is That's still recharging. I can't cast that yet. So Hellfire is I cast a spell on myself to burn
as well. So it's like red of fire, but you just need something. Which isn't too bad when it gets more. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I think Dungeon XP game was greatly increased in Wrath of the Lich King. Or in Catalysm. That's the point where it became the standard. And I like Dungeon Leveling. Yeah, you've really got to like it later on if you don't want to do the quests. So I like doing quests to go with the story more on my outer reading or something normal, but it's not quite as accessible. It's because it's like you really are dependent on talking to other people and making sure they're okay, and instead put yourself in a queue and just let the game sort it for you. Because you weren't typically waiting that long for quests. This is when the Titans were a bit more like the Greek myths. Well, people attacking the architecture. So bear in mind as well, this loot, these coins that we're collecting, they are shared among the party. So if I pick up 3 copper,
Not enough.
like 5 copper is like 1 copper per person. So it's very much like an old D&D system. So we get XP per person. It's like, hey, great, here, I found 100 gold, okay. Split 25. It's like, oh no, let me out. Last 25. So yeah, so this is where things get even more epic.
I don't have a target. I can't cast that yet.
So I guess there's more to come. But yeah, this is a pretty good epic dungeon. I like it. It does feel like a dungeon in the old sense of, like, you're not just exploring a cave or whatever. You're actually exploring a structure that's been built and there's a mystery behind it, and yeah, it just generally feels like a nice experience.
That's still recharging. My mana is low. I need more mana.
It's like a book. Some elite. You're ready for the rest. Cases like that. Let's see, this works. Yeah, we'll pull an out of this one. Well, actually, no, we'll do some more questing. I mentioned before how there's multiple mediums of Warcraft stuff, and they got the Brady Games guides and whatnot that go into a lot of information about the Warcraft lore and things like that might not ordinarily be hinted to, and a lot of dev theories in there as well. But one of the best in-universe, or rather meta books was the World of Warcraft cookbook. I kid you not, it's genuinely very good. It's one of the... Oh.
Who dares awaken Arcadus? Who dares the wrath of the Makers? Awake, ye servants! Defend the discs! Side, brothers, for the Makers!
I need a target.
Well done. Arcadic strength 50 armor, 13 strength. That's got like a tank item in it, so And here we have the treasure. So it's a bow, so we need it. Blacksmithing it, I don't really need it. But there's a wizard hat, looks nice. But am I gonna need it? Not really. And that would be a quest there, you get the discs, I believe.
Inventory is full. It's too far away.
So we've got two quests that we kind of need to do, and I don't know where they are.
I'm out of range.
So reclaim treasures. North Cornwall. Solution to Doom. Subscribe to pull the dwarf. Dwarf. Doesn't matter if we don't get the quest done, it's fine. Ah, I wonder if they got it from... Did they have to wait? The chest? No. Nothing to indicate here then. That's fine. So, we can make our way out. I'll see if I can follow them. They might have the answers. But yeah. No, Uldaman was fun. A good dungeon, very thematic. Oh, by the way. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so he's got aspects of the pack. So that's where increase move speed, but if you're struck, you are dazed. That slows you down. Oh, okay.
That's still recharging. That spell isn't ready yet.
Oh, they're doing solutions to Doom. Good. So this is nice. Yeah, it's a nice dungeon. I think all of the... Oh, there's there was another one in Uldaman. There's quite a few dungeons actually there. One of them was, I think it was Halls of Reclamation. And I believe it was Halls of Reclamation. And you've got like the gods there. It was really good. Other gods, you got like the... You're not supposed to work with like the Titanic idols. Bask in the blazing rays of the sun. You know, that was like one of my favourite bosses. They had some good lines in those. They really did. The voice actors fully hammed it up. I don't even have to look at it to kill it. Just one guy. Oh, I'm gonna put that loot in it.
That's still recharging.
I see, so I don't think these quests are actually in the dungeon, I think they're out here. That's a party there going in. Good luck to them. I was about to rock, we salute you. Because it's up this way, yeah. then claimed treasures. But I don't think we've got that one because I think that involves doing an optional route or something. I'm not sure. I can get that for another time if it needs me. Oh, it's alright actually. Go sit down. Oh dear. So Eklaw's had me on BattleNet, that's cool. Is there a quest here? Just sitting here enjoying this. This is nice. Oh, so that's for a screenshot. Oh, yeah. Oh, you can see him blinking as well. I like that. I will do the same. What a lab building. There we go. So, we've got some people on there, that's cool. So we've made two friends, we've got Ericlaw and Pwiddle. Nice, very nice players to talk to and play with. Absolutely no complaints there whatsoever. I do have some stuff to hand to Forge. Let's not waste too much time now, let's actually get into that.
What can I do for you?
So the experience has taken us basically from there to there in a dungeon that was quite good for our level.
Have a good
So dungeon leveling here hasn't quite worked out. You kind of really do need it for the quests, to be honest, at that stage. But yeah, but no, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed doing some quests, things like that. And there's dungeons. Uldaman was great. I must admit I never really gave it much of a chance at Catalysm. It just wasn't my kind of thing because it's so winding and so tightly packed, and you can make a mistake and wipe the group through the bats and the... you're there, mate. Huh. Oh, the Harvester of Souls. Oh, wow. Nice. Finally, Warlock's got real access. Just a fucking book nerd. So, yeah. So, let's make the stone pike and shuttle like this over there. Cool. Oh yes, we could probably also. And then we can get those for a lot of stuff here. That's okay.
No!
Okay, not sure, but it's a dwarven charge. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. We have a lantern, an axe, or a lantern. That looks nice. It's so cool. That doesn't even look like a classic item. That looks like a TBC Wrath item, actually. Okay. I'll choose that, I guess. I guess I can't use it, so I might as well choose that for the money.
Be good!
Carry me.
That's some cloth.
How are you?
Yeah, the axe will probably give me
Keep
more.
your feet on the ground. See you soon.
Okay, armband wants me. Well, we've already been.
Safe travels.
It's a lot more done, so that's probably just for some quests. So I have this in. Yeah, so really it's the quests, the
You got my attention. Hi.
You know, I used to wonder if this guy actually did have news.
Safe travels.
Because I remember one of the first things I did at Catalysm was like, oh wow, I want to hear the rumours, because I thought it was like Oblivion, where you talk to NPCs about rumours. I thought, oh, that's odd. Must have been removed in an expansion. Yeah, nothing there either, so...
What can I do for you?
But hey ho. This isn't where I need to be. You can understand why I sent my Hearthstone for Ironforge. Oh, it's such a nice stone. And MLP. Nope. Oh yeah. Pink and pink.
Interesting. Need assistance?
Yeah, one of the best gnomish role players I ever met was Policeman. And he played a gnome very well. Because he played it quite seriously.
Be seeing you.
Because gnome's a bit of a sort of joke. Well,
Daylight's
he
burning.
was like, he didn't suffer fools gladly. That worked really well with his character.
You have a great day now. Off and away.
Okay, what's it's 5. Still bars. We don't really need trench hole. It's just clogging up the gun channel. Really get anything for that, so right, I'll just make sure. It's 5, isn't it? So, I'm going to find out about this necklace that we found. Bring 5 silver bars over to this guy, and then I do like that the quests encourage different ways of doing so. Make the bars yourself.
Greetings.
Or you can buy them for the auction house.
Right. Be seeing you.
Okay. Crafted for paladin.
Right.
Gotta go back to Uldaman, okay.
You have a great day now.
Right. Why are you doing that? So, we will head on back to the wetlands for steady in. Because it's call it. Never want to run dead mines. I could do it now, but need to be reasonable today. So I will go back.
What's on your mind? See you.
Because I need to do the quest regarding the Tomb of the Cabal from the Dragonmore clan. And then we should hopefully have a fellhound. Or if it's a fellhounder? A fellhound? I don't know. Point is, we're going to do pet, I think, with that one. So we shall see. But it's been really good today. It's felt like a very productive episode. We've seen a new dungeon, we've seen a new zone. We've got the whole reputation thing to do. Yes. It's very good. Yeah, we are getting closer to doing that's the way it to be. I would like to see Reservoir Downs. It won't be surprised if we don't do it. But Scarlet Cathedral is a must for me. I really genuinely want to enjoy the Scarlet Dungeons as much as possible. But yeah. Alright, well that's it for me. Thank you for watching. Take care, Taffy, and I hope to see you again soon. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get as many episodes uploaded as I can, because I'm going to be away again for like a week, so ideally you'll have enough content to keep you going over the course of the week. But yeah, we shall see. Right, thanks very much for watching. Take care, Stephanie. And as always, it has been a pleasure, never a trial. Take care, Stephanie.